in a bush. Why am I sleeping in a bush for 2 weeks?
Camping is good for you, Kunle, okay?
That's the most African shit I've heard. I'm not gonna lie. That's the most African shit I've heard.
It's like, why am I sleeping outside when I have a bed indoors? Why would I do that?
No, because literally.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the O2 Reacts. Without any further ado, we're reacting to episode 3 of Love Across Borders. Now, we taking over and under. Is this man Nigerian?
Over.
Nah.
You don't think he is?
Always Nigerian. I always bet Nigerian first.
I gotta see his face first, but
Okay.
the side profile doesn't look.
Nigerian. I don't even need to see the side profile.
What the fuck?
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Lock in, brother!
And now what if I don't play it? We do not entertain deviants. Look, go touch grass, bro. That's what happens, bro.
Just play the video. Just play the video.
Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with you nowadays? White ends. I guess once you hit that age, you know, dementia and all that good stuff starts kicking in, regressing. Look at him. Look at him. Damn shame. Damn shame. I was about to say some racist shit.
Bro, can we just play the video? See, y'all
I'm
gonna do
trying
this.
to be a better man, bro.
Y'all gonna do this and my camera's gonna die.
Oh, charge your shit, nigga.
Nigga say that like it's my problem.
Like, what the fuck? Niggas blame everybody but themselves.
Like, you know your camera's gonna die, nigga. Plug it in.
Plug it in.
But let's go. Let's progress.
Okay.
Mama, don't you wait on me. I know I told you I'll be back by 3. But I got caught up in a situation, oh shit. On the other side of heaven where the Lord sits. So mama, don't you wait on me. Don't wait up, don't wait up, don't wait up. Say mama, don't you wait on me. Don't wait up, don't wait up. So mama, don't you wait on me. Don't wait up, don't wait up. No,
Welcome,
mama,
Mr.
don't you
Conley
wait
and Sarah. How are you both doing today?
Yeah,
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Right?
I want to say you both look lovely today. And Mr. Conley, I'm quite curious. The first time you were here, you said you do not believe in therapy. Has that changed? I'm happy to see my brother come again. You know, a lot of black people do not actually believe in therapy.
I'm not fully convinced yet, but I'm still figuring that out for now.
I know I said I'll not come to this therapy thing again after this one, but I feel like I'm getting convinced. Maybe it's not actually a bad idea like that. You understand?
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
We would get there.
Hopefully.
So, yeah, what's happening? What's new? Any improvements?
Yeah, I'm not happy that it feels like Kunle doesn't want anything to do with my family.
Interesting.
What do you mean?
I feel like you never want to associate with them. Anytime there's a family event, you find a way to avoid it.
Oh, that's not true. We go to places together all the time. I love going out with you.
Yeah, we go out, but that's not the same.
Pause.
When it's a family event, you always find...
Selective stupidity. At it again. You really said what you clearly heard what she said. She said, you avoid my family. He said, we go out together, me and you go out together all the time. What's the problem? Like,
Hey, to him, maybe she is his family.
yeah.
Clock it.
Get this nigga off this shit, bro.
Nah, that's funny.
a reason not to go. Like my grandmother's 80th birthday last week. You said you wouldn't go because you wanted to watch the football. Even your brother volunteered to go with me. Do you have any idea how awkward it was when I showed up and everyone else's partners were there and I was there on my own?
I know a nigga that hates his bitch when I see it. He hates her.
He said, "Here we go again."
He hates her, bro. He said, "Oh."
Why is she talking again? Oh my god.
He said, "Why is she bringing this up again?" Oh my god, man.
It's the Champions League semi-final. Second leg.
Second
I'm not
leg.
missing that for anything.
To be fair, Arsenal they play Champions League semi-final for the first time in like 10 or 15 years, and you want me to not watch that second leg and go to your grandma's 80th birthday.
She's had 80.
Of all the things that he wants to miss my grandmother's birthday for, and it's football, there is nothing that drives me nuts more than somebody missing something important to someone because of a sporting event.
Right.
And
To play devil's advocate,
He right.
she said he missed something that's important to someone, but Champions League was important to him.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Dang, bro.
I play.
He hasn't had his fried chicken today.
These nigga. See this shit?
I'm not gonna lie, it's looking small, fam. Your muscles looking like they shrunk.
Bruv,
Hit them weights.
calm down, bruv. I started running again, bruv. And then my body.
You act. Wait, speaking of Quadro, how did soccer go?
I almost lost my life yesterday, bro. Bro. I put in maybe like a 31 minute shift, right? This has never happened to me, like, ever. In all my time in place where this has never happened. I went to go get water. Like, my brain physically couldn't tell my body to stay out. Like, I just tumbled over.
Nigga was too top heavy.
Bro, we played, and don't get me wrong, was I cutting it up? Absolutely. But it was like, I wasn't, like, my body couldn't execute what my brain wanted to do. And that kept pissing me off. Because I got in a 1v1 with this Asian kid. And, you know, it's a light pickup game. But it's like, you know it's serious whenever you get the ball. That's when niggas want to play actual defense. So I get the ball, right? And I'm like, nigga, get out the way. So I'm like I cut back. I see, like, in my old days, bro, I just kicked the ball up and run after it, bro. I kicked it up, bro. My body said, not today, nigga. And when I got the ball went, I just stayed there. I was like, you know what? Fair. But I was like,
That's
no.
what I was telling y'all months ago.
I was like, bro,
cardio.
fuck the
Bro,
muscles.
the
Fuck
thing
the muscles,
is,
bro.
The thing is, I ran for like I played pickup, and like for like a good week, my body hasn't thinged. So like my whole body hurts, whole body up from thing to thing. So like
I told
literally,
y'all
I haven't
were
been having
laughing
to
at
lift.
me.
Rabbit?
When I told y'all were laughing at me.
Yeah.
The
no,
first time you run after a while, it's gonna hit you like a motherfucker,
No,
bro.
but
I was just like literally, I was like, nah, I gotta come out here.
Yeah.
I said,
I was
listen, I
like-
gotta get cardio in. I refuse to run on the treadmill though, but I got.
Oh no, I can't.
Yeah,
Soccer's my cardio.
Yeah, my brain.
I walk on the treadmill just to warm up in the
Warm
gym.
up. Yeah, well, yes.
But soccer is literally my cardio. I play it twice a week. That's it. Nah, let's proceed.
it's not like your grandmother likes me anyways.
What are you talking about? Of course she does.
We've been together for years now and she still can't pronounce my name. My name is not that hard to pronounce.
Hey, we've been over this, okay? She is dyslexic and partially deaf.
Excuse.
And I've told you this a million times.
Of course, she is.
Mr. Conley, can I ask you, what's the reason you didn't go to Sarah's grandma's birthday? Is it because she doesn't like you, or strictly because of football? Let's, hypothetically speaking, let's imagine there was no football that day. Would you have gone?
No.
Okay. The issue is, anytime I go to Sarah's family's hangouts, I feel out of place. Like, there's a real communication barrier. They don't understand my accent. And I find it hard to understand theirs as well. Like, I have to keep repeating myself before
Boss?
they can hear what I'm
Boss,
Is he shocked?
you knew all this and still married her. I'm confused.
What, bro? This is like
People
me,
be in La La Land,
This
like
is
the
like
niggas
me,
behind
man.
me.
This is like me marrying a Spanish woman and be like, she can't cook jollof.
They made yellow rice though.
She be yellow, right? I want jollof. I want jollof. Like, I'm sorry. I swear to God, I love my people, but I hate my people. Like, the dumbest shit ever.
I'm like, this is not brand new. You knew this way before the marriage.
With the
Like,
territory.
that was a problem.
Bro, marries a white woman, want African values. Are you stupid? Like, bro.
I'm saying, and even before I can hear them, sometimes I just nod as if I understand or laugh along as if I understand, even when I don't. It's exhausting, it's boring, and to be honest, it feels like a waste of time. I don't think I belong there.
This accent issue, it cause wahala. Because every time when I talk, they know they understand me. Every time now, pardon, pardon, pardon. Even when they talk, myself they do I don't understand them. The last time when I go there, I say something like house. They say no be house, it's house. Like, waiting be the difference.
This nigga did not say a different word.
I didn't.
What the fuck?
I didn't know that he felt that way about my family. I didn't realize.
What?
Pause. Why are we waiting to therapy to find this shit out, though? Like, what the fuck? Why are we waiting to therapy to find this shit out, though? Like,
Niggas don't listen sometimes, bro.
bro,
My
like,
God.
like if I had that problem straight up, that's the first thing I'd be like, yo, your family on some bullshit. I said house, they gonna be like house, bitch.
House.
You know what I
He said house.
House.
Let's go to the house. Nah, the way to figure out Nigerian, bro, just be like, say church real quick.
Church.
Church. Church.
I feel like God is like church.
Yeah, exactly. Or turkey. Bro, every Nigerian I've heard saying turkey with an accent is talkie. Talkie.
Realized there was so much difficulty in him understanding them. I mean, I can sort of understand them struggling a bit with his accent, but they speak the same way that I do. So I don't really know where that's coming from. I certainly don't know why he hasn't told me about that before. Well, of course you do. You're my partner. You're part of the family.
That's not what I'm saying. I know I'm part of the family, but what you guys do is not fun for me. At dinner, they make out 5 sets of cutleries. 5. I'm sitting there stressing about thinking about which one to use.
got one
so I'll
hand.
not embarrass myself or even embarrass her. It's like I'm in a test the whole time.
If you want chop food, it go be like, whoa, there's knife, fork day, spoon, long knife, everything just dey my front. I don't know which one to use. It no be war. No be war to eat. I just to put food for mouth. No be war.
Okay, I know there's 5 bits of cutlery, but it's not that hard. You go from the outside in. The outside in.
Yeah, that's real talk though. That's real talk.
He's not
That's
wrong.
real talk.
No, he's not wrong. I 1004% agree with him.
talk.
I don't care about cultural differences, bro. Listen, the food is all going to the same destination, no matter what utility I use. Yo,
Nigga
from
said,
the hand tool to the most expensive fork, you don't change the fucking game.
nigga said, all this knife, are we going to war?
At the end of the day, I got what God gave me. Right here, bro. Scoop that shit with your hand.
He's not wrong. Now listen, real talk. I'd fly down there and argue with him. I'll argue for him. He's not wrong. Well, if we had a regular dinner party, a family dinner party, a regular fork and knife would do. I don't need 4 or 5 different utility.
Now, I got a question for y'all. Y'all eat your rice with forks or spoons?
Spoon, brother. Big back business over here.
I use fork.
What? With a fork?
See, that's what I started realizing.
With a fork?
Some people can't use spoons to eat rice or some certain things.
No, I can use a spoon. It's just, I don't know, for some reason I just been using forks.
Why?
That is interesting to me.
It makes sense to use a spoon.
You're losing grainage, bro.
As you pick up, it's dropping off the fork.
That shit pissed me
My
off.
brother, we're not in Africa no more. You could afford to let some go. You can
Listen,
afford to let some go.
I am African.
I just bought my food. You think I'm gonna let that shit go?
Listen, when you scoop, the science is in the utility. It makes sense to use.
It's meant to scoop.
meant to scoop.
Fork is meant to poke, bro.
Poke. Yes. If I'm eating spaghetti, I wouldn't use a spoon. I use a fork.
That's mad. That's mad. Using a spoon for spaghetti would be crazy.
They're more crazy.
There's got to be something wrong up there, bro.
There's people using a fork to eat rice when it makes sense.
He's calling you out mentally ill.
Yes, you are mentally ill. Yes.
Honestly, we really gotta have a debate about this. You gotta put it out to the audience, bro.
Absolutely.
You gotta have a debate about this because
Listen,
I don't get that. I really don't. I'm not judging. I'm not judging y'all.
I'm judging you. I'm
Not
judging
really
you.
judging, but you know, it's just not for me.
Quajo, you can sit down here quietly, but I will argue with you whether you say something or not. I think you're crazy. I think you have a problem.
You don't want to fight, but I want to fight. We'll go keep
He said we're gonna get something going no matter what.
I'm not beefing with you. Like I don't have like a strong preference for it. I don't know, for some reason I just been using it.
I think something wrong with you. But play the video. We'll get to this later.
It's not rocket science. I've told him so many times it's outside in. That's it. There is nothing to stress about. How is he going to embarrass me by using cutlery?
I won't be stressed.
As each course comes in, you've got the soup, so it's the spoon. You stop the spoon. It's at the top of the bowl. That's it. All right? It's the bigger spoon. The little spoon, that's for dessert. Then you go. You've got your fish course. It's from the outside, and then you work your way in from there onwards. You know, you've got your main.
That's too much energy spent trying to eat my food.
I don't know how else to explain it to him.
Can you give me an example of what they do that's not fun for you?
Last year summer, she said we should go on holiday with our family.
Holiday.
Guess what the idea of the holiday was?
I'm curious, what's that?
Camping in a bush. Why am I sleeping in a bush for 2 weeks?
Camping is good for you, can they? Okay?
That's the most African shit I've heard. I'm not gonna lie. That's the most African shit I've heard.
It's like, why am I sleeping outside when I have a bed indoors? Why would I do that?
No, because literally, I'm paying rent to live in my crib. You telling me I gotta go sleep in the woods? What you mean by that?
By choice. I gotta.
What you mean by that?
He sounds fresh off the boat, so I just know he just can't wrap his head around the concept
He really can't.
of camping. Like he's not.
It's a luxury of the rich, bro. You
my God.
literally gotta have money to be able to go and do stuff like that. Like,
He said by choice. You want me to get up and do this by choice? That makes no sense.
said, huh?
It helps you appreciate nature and gets you away from technology and phones and everything that we have nowadays.
Why am I paying that much rent in London, zone 1 for that matter, for me to be sleeping in a bush? I'm not Tarzan or Judge of the Jungle. You understand? And the next thing, they go say, make we go fishing. Why I didn't go fish? They sell fish. Why do I have to use my energy to catch fish?
Why we working overtime to enjoy life? I got comfort at home. He said I got comfort at home.
But the thing is, this kind of like you need to be African to understand this kind of mindset. Anybody else watching this just thinks he's crazy, but he's really not.
He's really not. Bro, like as an African, I'm like, he's not wrong. He really
He's spitting.
He's spitting. But it's at the same time, I'm Americanized. Some part of me is Americanized. I'm like, shit. It's fine. I love going camping. I'd go camping again if I had the time and energy, to be honest with you.
Fish with itself. So it doesn't. I know she likes it. I know she likes camping and all those things, but it's not my own. I don't want to be involved in all those kind of things.
It's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks of his life to be a little bit uncomfortable.
For 2 weeks?
You know, and I provide everything I can. It's not
That's
like
too
he's
much.
sleeping in a sleeping bag even. The last time I brought a flipping duvet with me, pillows, a blow-up bed. He could not have been more comfortable.
So isn't it like so obvious, like to them, we just have cultural differences and we both just gotta be open to learning from each other instead of just like, well, why don't you like it? Like, sometimes some therapy sessions, you can save your money by just thinking. Like, I'm sorry, you could have saved a whole lot of money to just be like, oh, you're white, I'm African, we got cultural differences, so we're going to be different. Oh, we're open to learning. What's so hard about that? Like, it's not rocket science. So it's like, that Oh my god,
It
man.
and I'm like, did you not talk about this or go through this before you decided to get on the altar and say I do? Like, this.
Yeah.
You should have known all of this by day one.
Yeah.
Day one.
What did she like to do for fun?
Oh,
Do African
That's
people
true.
and white people like to do the same thing all across the globe? Exactly.
Said I pay rent in zone 1. Why am I outside?
for 2 weeks though, she dragged it.
Yeah, 2 weeks is crazy.
Crazy.
3 days
Right.
3 days max.
1 week max.
Dragged it. 3 days. You mean 1 day to get there, the other day to come
Yeah,
back, 1 day
I'm
to stay
spending one
put?
night outside.
Nah.
Yeah.
A weekend. A week max. A week max. That's the most I can do.
2
Yeah,
is
no, I
mad.
love camping. I
When
love
do you shower?
I love nature. I don't know, nigga. I just said I love the activities. I didn't get that deep into the figure logistics.
We didn't figure out the logistics, nigga.
I said I
We here
love
for
that.
the vibes.
Like, bro, now real talk, bro. Like one day, I dead want to buy a house in the middle of nowhere, like where it's just bunch of land, bunch of things. The only problem is I got to do all the housework myself. That's what I don't like. That's it. That's it.
You get enough money when you get rich, go to Africa recruit.
That is.
Who's niggas from Africa?
Nah, I want to build a house in Africa in the middle of nowhere. Did I say something?
Alright, bro.
I'm like, pause. Did I say something wrong?
Usually in Ghana, the people that have the houses for nowhere, those want to be cutting people's heads off for money. That's why the house is nowhere.
That's why I looked at you sideways.
That's why the house is nowhere.
Bro, in Ghana, if you see a house in the middle of nowhere, you just like,
Secluded, you just know.
I'm
That's a beautiful house.
staying away from that place.
I don't care.
Sometimes people go in, don't come back out.
If you think I'm gonna cut your head off, that's your business, brother. I know what's going on in my crib.
I'm not gonna lie. You the type to just shoot a nigga for crossing your border, bro.
I'm sorry, no, but like it makes sense though. That would be my first thing to shoot first, ask questions later. Because my house is in the middle of nowhere.
How did you get here?
Nobody's around me. If I see new faces, you get it shot. It's not rocket science. It makes sense.
You didn't see the boundary, nigga? All the time that shit's made out of fucking fishing line, bro. You can't even see that shit.
You know you're not supposed to be here. You know. So why are we pretending?
Say, I got this because I'm the only one that's supposed to be around this part.
I'm the only face I'm
Crazy.
supposed to be here. I'm the only human I'm supposed to see there. Nobody else.
Now I'm gonna get one of them dogs too. Let them patrol the area.
Also, get
That's
me
a real
one of them.
shit.
You're gonna get eat.
That's a real shit right there.
Bite you in
Them
the
niggas run too.
Nigga, so you gonna come to my hood, Marco? You gonna end up in a t-shirt.
Yep. You're gonna chunk your ass when you're getting off.
Oh my God.
Had he been staying in a hotel? But no, it's simply because it's not bricks and mortar. Oh no, it's a little canvas. I'm so done.
I get it. I understand. I like it for you, but my own is not my own thing. It feels like I wasted 2 weeks. That same week, that 2 weeks, I should have gone to Afro Nation with some of my guys.
So I get that he wants to spend time with his friends.
This nigga just wants to be by
He hates
himself,
her.
bro.
He hates her.
He just wants to be by
He hates her.
himself.
Hates her.
He hates her. I've done this before. He hates her. He hates her.
Like, bro, because real talk, like, let's be honest, no matter what, like, when you like your girl, they say shit, you just suck it up. You're just like,
But it's not even that. If when you like your girl, the only ever time I've ever in my head thought about, damn, I'd rather be spending more time with my guys is when I knew I didn't like the girl.
I didn't like her. Yeah, bro.
I was like, I know for a fact I'm hanging out shouting you 10 times more fun than whatever the hell this
10
is.
times more fun.
I need to get out.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, you're sure, like, even when it's dumb, you're just like, you know what? Let's go ahead.
She's happy. She's happy. I'll do it.
She's happy.
Nah.
I'll do it.
This brother sitting there checking his wrist, bro. He's like, damn.
Oh, wow.
Only 2 minutes passed?
Imagine spending time with your girlfriend and you wonder what your niggas are doing with their free time. That's crazy.
But I want to go outside.
My brothers is on.
You'll do, but when it comes to a choice between spending time with your wife and her family, quality time, over spending time with your friends who you can see whenever you want,
Like my
for me
brother.
it's a no-brainer, but it kind of hurt that he would want to be with them instead of me. Yeah, so you'd rather spend time with your friends than with me?
No, don't get me wrong. I want to spend time with you, but I would rather go to Afro Nation than be sleeping in a bush.
Instead of make I go stay that bush, I for day Afro Nation for Portugal. with my guys. Bro, they had a lot of fun. I was seeing snaps everywhere.
I was missing out.
Say why I no date this place.
All right, let me ask you this. Are there things that you do together that you both derive fun from? Like outdoor activities or sports?
No.
Yes. What do you mean no? Yes, we go to cinema, we go to bowling. 2 weeks ago, we went on a road trip. Have you forgotten?
No. Yeah, we did. But those things aren't fun anymore. They're starting to get boring.
Boring.
I mean, on that road trip, you played the same music the entire time.
Yeah, but you said you love Afrobeats.
I do, but don't choke me with them. I don't want to have a constant banging sound in my head the whole time.
Sarah said she loves Afrobeats. She usually tell me when the new song comes out, and I say, babe, let's listen to this song together. She always tell me, say, she love it. I love it. The beat is this, the beat is that, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I enjoy Afrobeats. The rhythms are great, and the beats and everything, it's in the name. But sometimes they don't make sense, okay? Money now water, like what does that mean? Money, how can money be like water? Money is
Like,
if anything, it's paper.
you know what? Every time they frame each other, like you can clearly just see, like it's just such a cultural divide, and both of them are just now realizing we are two culturally
Different people, bro.
Like it's not my thing. Is I'm like, you guys are just like, bro. You guys gotta accept the fact you're white, I'm African, two different colors. We gotta be open to each other's experiences and just be open about a communication.
But the thing is, you could tell the problem here isn't her, has to be the dude. Because think about it, she just went and said, I don't even like Afrobeats, but she'll still listen to it and be like, I love it, and at least try. He over here talking about, nope, I don't want to do it. He said, nope, I want to Portugal with my guys. I want to go to Afro Nation.
I want to go to Portugal.
All right, listen. I do agree with him though. I'd rather go to Afrobeat Nation than go camping.
I swear to God, we ever get to the point where niggas talk about, actually, if I had the funds here, niggas talk about we're going to Portugal to see a once in a lifetime event, and you, my girl, talking about come home and cuddle. What?
I'd rather go to Afrobeat than he right with that one.
No.
Shit, I'll be like, nah, I ain't with that.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Paper comes from trees, not water. And Laho, I asked my husband what that meant. He couldn't even tell me what it meant. You know, I mean, I like listening to music as well that has meaning in the lyrics, like "Human" by Christina Perri. It's talking about how somebody has these expectations of her where she feels like she needs to be as strong as a machine, but she's not. And when she breaks down, she bleeds. That is so emotional and meaningful to me, and sometimes that's what I want to listen to.
It's
Sometimes I just want to do hood rat shit and listen to hood rat music with my friends.
Get like me live with your booty bounce.
This shit doesn't even have to make sense. It's just a
I'm
vibe.
vibing.
Like sometimes I just want to hear bullshit. I don't want to be introspective and think about my life problems, emotions.
Literally.
Like, bro, like when niggas talk about Rema's last album that he had, I don't give a fuck.
I came for the beats.
He put a beats, good vibes, nigga. I was like, bro, if you ever drive past me, my music is blasting. It's just, and it's bullshit. It's bullshit playing. There's nothing meaningful ever.
clear that there's a mismatch in how you both derive fun. So I'm gonna ask, what is fun for you, Sarah?
Well, I love reading. It's my hobby, and
That nigga don't like that.
tried to get.
Look at his face. Look at his face when he said that.
He don't like her, period.
He doesn't.
He doesn't
like her.
Because it's
Nah,
like,
that should have peeped that lip moving. Nigga said, anyways.
bro,
Anyway.
period. Like, bro, don't get me wrong. Like, any woman, something they're going to do are going to piss you off. But every little thing she said so far, he's just like,
I think it's one of those things where they got in it too quick with the goggles on their eyes, right? And then after a while, it's just like, damn. So this is who you really are.
That really
shit.
to be honest with you.
It's not even the shit I was planning in my head anymore. You know,
fantasy
like
ain't
reality
fun no
hits.
He said the fantasy ain't even fun no more.
He said, "Damn, you like to camp?"
What? That's bullshit to me.
Definitely interested, so we can talk about books, but he never commits. He just reads 2 or 3 pages and then he just gives up.
After my master's degree, right, I read a lot during my master's degree, and I promised myself after my master's degree, I'm not reading anything. I don't even read my bank statements.
Or I like walking. Sometimes I just want us to go on a walk with no phones, no technology, just
I told you, if you want to go on a walk, if you want to walk, we can buy a treadmill. I have many things to do than to be walking aimlessly in the
It
streets.
is not about the walking. It's about us spending time together.
That is African as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, like
Because he wants everything to be purposeful, bro.
This is the
Like, bro,
epitome of
relax.
This is the epitome of why interracial couples don't work. We just will never understand each other. We will never understand each other.
I don't want to walk aimlessly. That's the whole point. Just
We could get a treadmill. You
walk,
could walk in
bro.
place at home.
Just walk, bro.
Nah, man, that's the thing. That's like, it's so crazy. Like, you remember what I was talking about last time? Like, you can tell this is somebody who grew up in privilege versus somebody, listen, I gotta go attack life. You're like, all right, I don't got time to waste. I gotta go get it. So she's just like, well, we can do this aimlessly. Is it making me money?
Yeah, she's saying stuff that's more like luxuries.
Yeah.
To other people, yeah.
Yeah, for us, it's like, us now living in America for a while, it's like, okay, we don't mind. Like, so that's why, like, honestly, like an African straight out of Africa coming in and then, like, getting, like, a Americanized or, like, a westernized woman, you're not going to understand her because you haven't lived here in a while. You don't live here. You didn't grow up with the culture, so you don't understand the things that, with an African woman, you don't got to do any of this. She'll be like, walk. What? Go pay the bills. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And just being present with each other.
I understand where Sarah is coming from. So, Kunle, I'm going to ask you the same thing. What's fun or quality time for you?
For me, it's when we're having fun. When we're out there having fun, vibing, dancing, good music, good food. That's when I feel closest to Sarah. You understand? Like an example, the last time she tried to
a different
twerk
vibe.
when we were outside, it was hilarious. I laughed for like 5 hours.
Please don't embarrass me.
So yeah.
So both of you want to feel connected, but the way you reach that connection is a little bit different. Sarah, I can feel that you want stillness, quietness, and peace. For Kunle, it feels like you want vibe and energy.
Yeah.
That's great. So when you guys
Fire and ice.
met and started dating, what brought you guys together?
That's a great question.
She laughed at one of my dumb jokes when we're still at uni.
Wasn't even funny. I just liked his confidence.
Oh,
No, she wanted
that's
to fuck.
sweet. So humor is a part of it.
A joke.
What else?
Pause.
We talked a lot.
A fucking joke? A joke?
To be fair, bro, he's a funny ass nigga. To
He is
be
funny.
fair,
He is
he's a funny ass nigga. You
Laughing
gotta
to
give
the
him that.
applause.
You gotta give him that.
Laughing to them draws, man.
You gotta give him that.
You
He
gotta give him
said,
the
what
credit.
am I outside of my torso?
Yeah.
My
Talked a
God.
lot about life, about dreams. We even talked about quitting our jobs and starting our own business.
Wow.
Yeah, and we picked a name for the business. It was, yeah.
That's so beautiful. So when did all these conversations stop?
Yeah, it's been a long time since we talked about that, which actually surprised me, and not in a good way. I miss talking to him about that kind of thing, especially about our dreams. And I want to support his dreams, and I hope that he wants to support mine. And maybe we should start talking like that again.
But you haven't addressed the problem.
It sounds like what has changed isn't just your hobbies, but how you reach connection. Sarah feels unheard and even unseen. And Kunle, it feels like you feel unappreciated. It's not about the activities that you both do. It's about reading. And right now, it feels like you guys are out of touch. You're out of the rhythm in your relationship.
When we met, we had a lot of fire in us. We wanted to do many things together. We wanted to start a business. We wanted to do so much because we still, we loved each other. We know with our combined energy, we could achieve a lot. But little by little, I think what happened was responsibilities kind of took us into different paths.
So Sarah, if Kunle agrees to go on walks with you, would you be open to go watch football with him?
Yeah.
So Kunle, would you go on walks with Sarah if she agrees to watch football with you?
How many kilometers are we talking about?
Shut up and answer the question.
Okay, yes. Yes.
So, does that mean
Like you said, they could have just figured this out on their own. But I digress.
I was in the next part. I was going to bring that point up.
Like
You could have came to
you
this
do
for
something
free.
I do something you do. That's literally how shit works, bro.
Science. That's the definition of what a relationship really is. Like,
Then again, this is a luxury some people don't have. To go and pay someone else to tell them how to figure out something they could have done on their own.
it's not rocket science. It's not. It's just a little brain power. Un poquito.
We cannot compute.
you'll come with me to my parents' anniversary dinner next week?
Sarah, connecting with you is one thing, but your family.
Don't want
This
to
is where I
go
draw the
alone.
line.
Every time I go and you're not there, they ask me where you are and why you're never at family functions, and I have to lie all the time. And then they start to talk, saying things like, are they okay? Are they having problems? And then the doubts start to creep in. And what if they're right? What if you don't want to come with...
Pause. That would piss me off. That, like, listen, I feel like as for him, sometimes I'll be like, listen, bro, suck it up. Just go once in a while, but I'll be like, listen, I'm not going to all of them. Show me to the important ones, I'll pull up. But at the same time, if you starting to doubt our relationship because of what other people are saying, now we have a fucking problem. You know the real reason why I don't show up. Why the fuck you doubting the relationship based on what other people
That makes no sense. Why?
I'm telling you why I don't want to show up. I'm telling you.
She like you said, she literally knows.
Yeah.
So how are they questions influencing?
Why are your questions?
This is verbatim why I got to a certain point and I was like, I can't.
Nigga,
I got in a conversation talking about how do you feel about coming to family events all the time?
all the time.
I'm out.
Listen,
I'm out.
All the time is crazy.
once in a while, okay. I don't want to go all the time. I don't like groups of people that much. Like no.
They do this often. But
Day.
they love family events. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? They love it.
At the family reunion, who we introducing? This my nigga Quadro. Yo, huh?
Imagine grandpa with Alzheimer's that's like, you would have made a girl slave back then.
You got a good one.
Yo, he's a strong back boy.
You got yourself a strong one. Where you bought him from? Nah, nigga slipped. So he said, where you bought him from? I mean, where you brought him from?
I mean, where's your family from?
What a video.
Plantation you went.
Did y'all come on that cruise shit? Nah.
with me because you don't actually want to be part of the family.
I do want to come with you. I want to be part of your family.
Kunle, the party is really important to Sarah. You may not feel it's important to you, but it's really important to how a family sees her and your relationship together.
I guess I've been saying it as protecting my own peace, and if that makes you feel abandoned, I'm not protecting anything. Why didn't you let me know about this?
Didn't want to make you feel guilty. You work so hard and you have your own family problems to deal with, but every time I go by myself, it gets a little harder to hold my head up, and it's not just about me not wanting to go alone. It's about me not wanting to be alone in this relationship in front of my family.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel her on this one. Go to every family function,
No, yeah.
and my wife is not there with me. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Every family function by yourself is like, okay. I'd say once in a while, but I'll be like, bro, just
Like pop out with me, like once in a while, like you're saying.
Yeah.
Fine. If they ask, I'm like, damn, she got shit to do.
My thing is, what are the
But
odds?
me going by myself every time?
But what are the odds he would be more willing to go to these events if it was a Nigerian woman or a Nigerian family that actually connects with him?
Yeah, obviously. But at the same
The
time, it's one of
vibes.
those things. You chose this territory, brother. You don't listen. That's like putting a monkey in the water and the monkey like where the trees at? Nigga, you in the water. You better learn how to fucking swim. Like you chose this life.
That's fair.
It comes with it. Like so it's no because she's not brother. You chose this.
Like
You
no
gotta
one
go.
forced them to
Suck
get
it up.
married, bro.
Like nobody forced you to marry a woman outside your culture. This comes with the fucking territory, bro. So it's one of those things where it's like, listen, I would that just be like, bro, listen. But my thing is like we don't gotta do everything together. I don't gotta be at all the family events. But the ones where you like, you know what? I really want you to be there. I don't want to go to all of them, especially if you having one every 2 weeks. I don't want to come. I'm not going every 2 weeks. I'm just doing that. The important ones: grandma's birthday, my grandmom's birthday. Damn, I'll show up too. But your little brother turning 8, graduating from middle school or some shit. I'm not going. I'll see that little nigga tomorrow.
Send that nigga my greetings.
I'll see. Yes, send him my greetings. Watching Arsenal play in the Champions League.
Arsenal. Second leg.
I hear you. I really do. I can't promise I'll enjoy the dinner, but I'll go with you. But you also have to teach your grandmother how to pronounce my name. My name is Kunle.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
That's really beautiful.
He gonna do like
The
twice
goal
and
isn't
stop.
Pause.
about
So like you could tell.
Roger getting pissed off seeing that shit.
Not even that, but you could tell. No, I love this because I know he don't love her. I know he hates her. What? All the signs are there. You could tell the way she looks at this man is just with nothing but love and admiration. And he just. I've not seen him look at her for more than 3 seconds.
Listen. I can see when a man settles. I'm here. Brother, maybe and that life for other people is okay, but me, if I look at my girl just like I'm just here, I gotta break up with her. Something is wrong. I ain't sitting out here expecting fairy tales and butterflies all the time. And if I'm just looking at her like, oh, God, again,
No. You gotta get out of that.
It's the
Like, not even for yourself, for
it's her
them.
again.
it's her again. Oh my God.
Like she's supposed to go somewhere with us.
It's so
Y'all
funny.
live together.
I met this old dude today, and he was talking about how he was drinking a 12-pack. He drinks like 12 packs of beer almost like every week. And then his wife was complaining, yeah. And then he was like, I drink it because I'm married to you. And the thing I realized, like married couples be talking like that to each other. Like almost like sibling rivalry. Like, bitch, I gotta deal with you. That's like
I drink it because I got it.
Deal
Damn.
with you.
That's
I'm married
crazy.
to you. I was like,
That's crazy.
I
That's
all
crazy.
my composure.
I would laugh if I heard that, but that's crazy.
Yeah, man, I'd laugh.
That's crazy.
changing for each other. It is about creating balance in your relationship. It is about getting that spark back into your relationship and making that rhythm work for both of you. And I'm really proud of the success you both have made today. Okay, we're gonna stop here today, and the next time, I really want to hear about those walks, those activities that you both have promised each other. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I know that he's still a little bit skeptical about therapy, but I really think that he's warming up to it, and I really appreciate him making the effort to come here and to at least try to talk through things with me. And not only that, but it's so refreshing to not hear I'm the head of the house, I'm the head of the house, and using that as an excuse for his behavior. And I'm so glad that we didn't hear it in this session, and I hope that we don't hear it in.
I'm the man of the house. I don't give a fuck what you want to do.
Why are you questioning my authority right now? I pay rent in Section 1 of London.
Why the fuck you want to go to the bush?
Don't question me
in
again.
future sessions.
I'm really happy about the level of progress Kunle and Sarah has attained in their relationship. Love is beautiful, love is kind, but at the same time, love is not enough. You always need to put in the work. And I'm glad that they are realizing this. And I'm looking forward to the next session I'm going to be having with them to hear about the activity.
Well, that was Kunle. I forgot what her name was. But
It don't matter.
if you learned anything from us, don't marry outside your race. Have a blessed day, folks.